So, I'm wondering, what did y'all do at 4th of July yesterday? Spend time with your families, maybe there's some fireworks, watch a movie. Me? I want to watch the first Purge. But what's happening with Lyrics PR here with a review for the first Purge. It is a prequel to the Purge franchise, and it is the fourth movie. So, originally, I was gonna review this as part of my Halloween event, Jenkins Stover, but I gotta talk about this one right now because I really like this movie. So I am scrapping the first Purge from Jenkins Stover, and I'm gonna replace it with The Predator, which is coming out in like August or September, something like that. Like it's gonna be near Halloween, so I'm gonna replace Purge with The Predator. But if you have seen a Purge movie before, you kind of know the plot behind this. You got one night where every crime is legal. Like you can kill, you can steal anything, do whatever you want. And of course you have these unlucky people who are trying to survive the night. But this how everything started. Like this was the test to see if the Purge would work. So of course you have people that are against it, you have people that are supporting this idea. And then you got all these different like stories in between. You have like people hiding in a church. You have this guy trying to get his revenge on this crazy ass dude because he humiliated him. You have this big top gangster who is staying in the city under Purge to protect his stash of drugs and money. And of course you have the people behind this little project, the NFFA, which I know NFF stands for New Founding Fathers, but I forgot what the A stands for. I think it's New Founding Fathers of America. Be sure to let me in the comments if I'm wrong. But yeah, testing this experiment, and well, it doesn't go like according to their plan. You know, there are some killings in between, but not that much as they expected. There are many people like stealing, like throwing purge parties as they call them. So of course they gotta do something about this, and that is when they bring the militia, which is something that is explained at the end of the second Purge. You know, like there aren't that much kills going on, so they gotta bring in these undercover people to like do this kill so these would work. So I'm gonna start saying that I did like the cast, all of them. None of them was bad. There are some action scenes in between. I was actually worried about that. I was worried that's gonna be like the first Purge movie that personally I do not like, where it's pretty much just a home invasion like movie. I mean, I knew it wasn't gonna be a home invasion because you know the trailer, but I was worried that I wasn't gonna do that much action, which is what I like about the Purge movies, the sequels. But to my surprise, there are some action scenes, so that's good. Of course, I do have to say that Dimitri, I'm sorry, I don't know the actors of the movie, but I'm gonna mention the characters. Like Dimitri has to be one of my favorite characters of this franchise, right alongside Leo Barnes or Sarge, as he was in the second movie. Like, I really do like Dimitri, the character. He's a badass, but when bringing out some emotional depth to that character, you know, like Leo Barnes is still like one of the best as well. And I also have to say that I think it's the most suspenseful out of all of them, because you do care about these characters, so you worry if they're gonna make it through this. So they actually did got me very suspenseful in the movie. But in the flaws, they actually do have two of them. Only two, don't worry. But it's that the characters are pretty much forgettable, much like the other Purge movies, with a few exceptions. You know, you have Dimitri, you got Naya, you got Isaiah, and of course, oh my god, this guy who pretty much just stole every scene he was in. But you got this crazy ass dude calls himself Skeletor. But you can say that he's the one that started it all. Like, there were all these people like stealing and partying. This is the guy that started the killings. He made the first kill. So, but yeah, excluding one scene where he appeared in that didn't make that much sense. and he was just randomly thrown into that scene. Excluding that, like every scene he appeared in, he stole the movie. My second complaint. I don't know why. This only happens to me when I go to Blumhouse's movies. Happened to me, Purge 3, Happy Death Day, this one, the first Purge, but what is up with the jump scares in this movie? Like, seriously, is that how they deal with scares now? Like, just jump scares? Like, I can't be the only one who is getting tired of all these jump scares, seriously. Two more things I gotta mention before I end this. Are two things. That I did like the little concept as this, since this is the first Purge, it's an experiment to see if it works. So I do like the little concept of the contact lenses to see what you're doing. I did like that. I wish that would. If I don't think it needs a sequel, but if they decide to make some sequels, I would like to see that the concept brought out more. And second, I actually just wrote this down in my cell phone so I wouldn't forget while watching the movie. But in one scene where you have Isaiah in his room, you have the Halloween poster. I was like, that's the next Blumhouse movie. Like, sneaky Blumhouse just putting their next movies in their other movies. It does appear fast, but you can't see the poster briefly in Isaiah's room. But I did like the first Purge, so I'm gonna give it 4 stars. Before I rank it along the other Purge movies, I'm gonna review them real quick. So the first Purge movie, I didn't like it. It was boring. Like, it was just a typical home invasion movie, and they pretty much just wasted the concept. And it had a great cast too, but it just came out really boring. I didn't really like this one that much. So I'm gonna give the first movie 2 stars. The second Purge movie, Purge Anarchy, is my favorite. What can I say? They improved on the idea that they didn't execute it well in the first movie, like taking it to the streets. That I really did like that about the second movie, so that's why that one is one of my favorites. Oh, of course, Frank Grillo's amazing performance as Sergeant in this movie. So, of course, I'm gonna give this one 5 stars. And the third movie, Purge Election Year. Little bit of a story. It's the first one I saw. I didn't see a previous to before watching this one. So this one does kind of hold a special place in my heart. So I'm gonna give it 4 stars. But it isn't really like good not watching it. It's just a guilty pleasure movie. And of course, here's how I'm gonna rank all 4 the Purge movies. So before I wrap this up, I got 2 announcements. First one is that my long-awaited Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom review. It will be on Monday. I'm gonna watch it this weekend. As for my Amy and the Wasp review, which does come out this week, I'm gonna review it next week because I am busy this week, so I'm gonna watch the movie next week. But the first Purge, are you gonna watch it? Have you seen it already? Let me know in the comments. If you like this video, hit the like button and share. If you're new, subscribe and click the bell button so you miss any videos. And I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.